It's the Rundown, brought to you by Body Armor. Body Armor is so cutting edge, you can now order it from an app. 7-Eleven has a new app. It's called
Really?
7 Now.
Fuck yes.
You can download the free app. You can get Body Armor delivered to wherever you are.
Wow.
So your Carrabis,
Yeah.
deliver it right to fucking Fenway.
Mookie Betts drinks it.
Yeah, and
Anthony
also the
Rizzo.
AL MVP, Mike Trout.
Anthony Rizzo, best pitcher in
Mookie
the
Betts
National
is
League.
having a better season than Mike Trout, but there's no need to pick sides here because they're both Body Armor guys.
What about Anthony Rizzo?
Correct.
Yeah,
Best
he's all
pitcher
right.
in the National League.
Yeah, I saw that.
They just get down with like all the top dogs.
Right.
The best talent in the world, and you get it delivered right to you wherever you are with 7 Now. It's the number 7 and
Wow.
Now. I'm drinking me and him are drinking the Octo Orange. What do you got there?
I'm a
Yours is the strawberry banana.
all the time. I feel like Body Armor's like, this is like a shooting star.
Yeah,
They have
no,
grown in the last 2 months.
Yep.
From just, your mom and pop.
It reminds
drink.
me. It's almost like Adidas took over Nike a lot. Like,
Yeah.
It's like Gatorade.
Body Armor's just like,
Console the Gatorade.
damn. They're everywhere, man.
So I'm trying. I think I'm gonna try the watermelon coconut.
Yeah?
I feel like coconut.
You've been
is
thinking
a little,
about this a lot?
Yeah. Coconut's a little like hipstery, I don't know if I'm ready for coconut water in my life.
Once I find one that I
Coconut
like, I
water's
stick
good
to it.
because
Fuck with it?
it's the placebo thing. Like,
Right.
You think you're just
it's
getting
good for you.
rehydrated, all that
right,
stuff.
right.
Yeah.
Like next time I have a hangover, I'm gonna go watermelon coconut.
Yeah.
You drink?
Sometimes I dabble.
You drink, bro?
No.
Body Armor, you do.
That's right.
Yeah, just gotta keep that well-oiled
straight edge
machine
guy.
hydrated.
I stopped drinking after the trip to DC.
You needed a little break. You needed a little break. How much Body Armor were you drinking in the mornings?
lot.
Because you
A
were
lot. I
you were
need to
doing like
flush out the
11 to
system.
3 every night, every
Yeah.
day and night.
Full alcohol.
11 a.m.
Yeah, it was 11 to like 7.
You kept going through?
Well, yeah, because
Wow.
we were doing the yak.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you were up to like 3 a.m.
Oh, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But that's normal. I mean, the Rockets up until 3 a.m.
He works all night.
Yeah. I mean, we're watching the West Coast games, and then we're thinking about them afterwards.
Were you assigned to cover the Tampa Bay Rays last night?
Yeah, we were.
Can you? The first topic of the rundown today: the Tampa Bay Rays last night. How'd that game go?
Well, yeah, we had Light Tower Bowers hit a 3-run dinger off. What's his name, Tommy?
What game we're talking about?
The Rays game.
I think Severino. Maybe?
Luis
Maybe?
Severino.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dallas
yeah.
Braden's
No.
number one pitcher that he'd give the ball to
Yeah,
in
in
a
a
must-win
must-win.
game in
Right.
the playoffs.
I thought
Over
he
Chris
was
Sale,
like
yeah.
supposed to be good, like
Minor league.
AL MVP,
He
Cy
was.
Young.
He
type
was.
candidate?
Yeah. He was. I want to say he's given up 13 earned runs in his last 15 innings. So he
Sounds like you actually might know that stat, not just off the top of your head, like I want to say.
I mean, you think I just don't cover the league? You see
National
my stat?
baseball
I got
writer.
6 motherfucking TVs at
What's
the
our
launching
fantasy
pad.
impact if I had a certain catcher for the Yankees?
Oh, are you talking about Austin Romine, the Hustle and
Yeah.
Hart Award winner?
Should I pick him up?
Double, so
What?
Gary had an RBI double, so probably
Who did?
pretty good. Gary Sanchez.
Oh, El Gary?
Oh, El Gary.
El
Yeah,
Gary,
yeah,
you're the
yeah.
guy.
He-
He's going to be the next best. He's going to be Yogi Berra.
Yeah.
And,
What's good about him is he's very technically sound behind the plate.
Yeah, no, I saw a tweet resurfaced
this
from
keeps getting worse,
this
Tommy.
past offseason where he lost 20 pounds so that he could be more, agile
Yeah.
behind the plate.
You know what's
pass
funny
balls.
though? It doesn't matter if you're fat or skinny. Like you can just catch the ball with your mitt. Like you
That
just
too.
catch it.
Yeah, and lazy people just tend to be lazy no matter what they weigh.
I saw a stat. Elias said it was the first time the Yankees have ever lost a ball game with the bases loaded on a 6-4-3 putout. Just a single out.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
stat.
And I'm
That's
just,
a good
I
stat.
am I'm a history buff.
Yeah.
I'm here for the stats.
There's
I'm
so
here for
much
the
of it.
history of the game.
Yeah.
And so that's an interesting
That's my
little
favorite
tidbit.
part of it, is that you can come to the ballpark any day and see something for the first time. And that's
Right.
why baseball is the greatest game on earth.
You witnessed history last night in the Rays game.
Yeah.
Now listen, if you're a Yankee fan, I'm sure you're concerned. The good thing is you have a
Why
veteran,
would you be-
seasoned
Others just
manager.
staring daggers into you right now.
You got a seasoned veteran
Oh, he'll put
manager
his foot
who's
down.
going to absolutely correct any problems they're having.
Yeah.
Really, I think Gary Sanchez needs someone to whip him into shape, and Aaron Boone is the guy to do that.
Yeah, I mean, he's very experienced in coaching. Last
Do you remember
year,
the last time that he was the manager and there was a problem with the catcher? No, I guess he doesn't have any experience doing that. But
No.
but I think he might be able to whip this guy into shape.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, he has experience. He was on TV, so he knows how to manage a baseball
He
team.
also he hit that one home run.
Yeah, what was that? 15 years
It
ago.
was like basically a fluke on a knuckleball that didn't move, and
Yeah.
so he should be your manager.
100%. Yeah. I mean, I have nothing but the utmost confidence in Aaron Boone to be able to lead this team to victory. They're going to get out of this rut for sure.
I mean, you're looking at me. I hate Gary Sanchez more than anyone right now. So I don't.
What
want
happened?
to,
I feel like this was a
trolling him
very very
Send him to
fast
Scranton.
fall from grace because El Gary this, El Gary that.
He's hitting
He's in a
180 now.
buck
Gary
80.
Sanchez,
Last
he's
night,
gonna be the greatest.
I mean, he literally walked
Hall
up the
of
third
Fame.
baseline for that pass ball, and then he walked down the first baseline on that
Did
final
you see
out
the
of the
gif
game.
of Brandon Nimmo? He got to first base faster on
Yeah.
a walk.
Yeah.
What a dog!
I mean, it's all 'cause of
you
God
gotta
for
you
him.
gotta
That's
send
right.
him down. Like that is such a dog move.
It's crazy.
It was wild. When
I mean, it is blatant, like right in your fucking face.
I saw everyone complaining about it, and I was like, can't be that bad. And then I saw the clip.
To be perfectly
Wow.
honest, if he was busting his ass down the line, he's probably still going to get thrown out just because he's out of shape. But, I mean, he was
I mean, I was watching.
I couldn't believe, like, I mean, as a Yankee hater, I saw that ball. I saw how second base was unfolding. I was like,
Were you watching it
fuck.
live?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, fuck, they're going to tie this game.
Yeah.
And then he does this pirouette and still fires at the first and still got him by a fucking decent
He wasn't even in the
Large
picture
margin.
Yeah,
yet.
I couldn't believe it.
So the ball gets hit to short, and I'm like, fuck, like it's at least tied.
Right,
At
that's what I'm
least
saying. Like, here we go to extras.
Like,
and
all
that's
right,
a
like,
couple
win.
of rays for another couple extra
Yeah,
innings.
gonna have to fucking watch these Rays, and then you see the ball go to first base. You're like, where the fuck is Gary? Is he up
Yeah.
the line? Like, is he
Yeah,
in
right.
right field? Like, where is
Did
he?
he turn to second?
Yeah.
That was
You gotta
staggering.
send him down. You have to. You cannot start.
I mean, especially when you got Austin Romine and the Heart and Hustle Award waiting in the wings.
did you
Like,
see Adam Shine took his pinstripes away? Loved it.
Did he really?
Yeah, he said taking the pinstripes.
So he had earned
away.
them, but now
He had earned
plucked
them.
him away.
Because I followed up. I was like, had he even earned them? He said yes.
When though?
Double
After.
against Houston.
He took him out. He took him away.
That's
Oh.
much
when
like
he earned them? Well, Tommy smokes. If you get a big hit in like April,
Spring
Tommy
training.
smokes
if
like
you get
cool
getting your
a
pinstripes.
big hit, you earn your pinstripes apparently.
Which is wild.
And I mean, they're probably gonna have to tear down the monument that's already up in the park. I'm
Right.
assuming.
This is
Hall
my
of Fame,
first
maybe
example, I
halt the
think, of
production.
seeing a guy get his pinstripes taken away. I didn't even know that you
Yes,
could do that.
Adam
It's
Shine
like in
took him away.
you're a motorcycle club. You like leave the club, you got to get like, your tattoos blacked
Yeah,
out, you rip
yeah.
the patch off.
Yeah.
It's like
Handing your
Seinfeld when he
gun
rips the patch off of
police officer.
Newman's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Wow.
mean,
in your gun.
Turning your gun and badge. Wow.
it's sad to see. I think you almost might hate to see it.
I didn't like it at all.
They also said that they came out today and said he might have been hurt in playing.
Oh, of course.
Oh, Jesus.
He's a heart of a lion. He's a warrior. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you know who was defending him after the post game on the Yes Network? They were debating quickly his like Hall of Fame probability.
Will this hurt his
saying
Hall
that
of Fame
he is
bid?
a Hall of Famer. He has Hall of Fame talent as he bats a buck 80.
Wow.
But it's this lack of hustle that's going to stop him.
I mean, or maybe this injury that came up.
It could be career ending.
I didn't know that he was
The
that
injury
hurt.
came up like what, 20 feet down the line was when it came up. When he stopped running.
No, he probably aggravated on that pass ball when he didn't.
he was playing through the whole game.
Yeah.
El
It's
Gary.
weird because
El
like,
Gary.
At least he's got a good nickname.
he couldn't run. He couldn't run because
fucking
of the
love it.
groin injury. But then when he saw that he could actually beat this out, then he could run.
Naturally.
Turn on the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary.
And you guys are like six pack.
Six pack.
Six
yeah.
pack. Let me tell you this much. If I was a Yankee fan and I had, like 65 wins or whatever they have, and I was 6 games back, I'd be so pissed.
It's rough. Yeah, they hold on to whatever they can. They were
they
talking
grasp some
percentage
straws.
points.
You would
they were
never do
talking
that.
a lot.
Never.
No, because I would never be in second place.
And if you were, you'd just say it's June. Don't worry, it's June.
Why are you turning this against
No,
me?
I'm not. I'm just saying what you would say.
Just facts.
I mean, I haven't heard about the Brewers for 2 weeks somehow.
Well, I'm trying to stay away from that whole situation.
Okay. Oh, okay.
It's too
But
hot.
he is a
You've
national
disavowed?
baseball writer.
You've
so he does
disavowed?
have to
Got it.
cover.
It's hot
Got
in
it.
Milwaukee right
Got
now.
it.
Yeah.
We got this gamer who has quit. He dumped his girlfriend to focus on Call of Duty. And now you are, again, a national baseball writer.
Correct.
Your entire life revolves around baseball,
Yeah.
specifically the Red Sox. I could see you doing this.
Oh yeah, like I would for sure dump a girl that didn't like respect the beat game for sure.
Or like a straight girl at, yeah. But this is like, you have to, eSports is this up and coming phenomenon.
You can make like a shitload of money. People don't respect it enough to the point
honestly,
you can make $5 million a year
If
if
you
you're good
heard a
enough.
story about like a baseball prospect or an NBA prospect who was like, I just need to be single and focus on my game, you wouldn't bat an eyelash.
For sure.
Listen, if he can get with a girl that attractive already, and he's like whatever he is at Call of Duty, I mean, just do the math. If he becomes a Call of Duty star,
This is just
Everything goes
This
up.
is sheer numbers.
Millions
yeah.
of dollars.
Right.
Yeah, you're basically, you can get paid utility infielder money.
Also, he could just be like a totally socially awkward nerd who plays video games for his entire life.
I'm going to
And
choose not to believe that.
whole
I'm
thing.
going to choose not to believe that angle.
I respect the move.
Yeah.
It's what you said. Like, you could make life-changing money. You could literally make $5 million a year playing fucking video
You
games.
see, like, you know when you ever see an athlete who's, like, still with his high school sweetheart? It's like,
Idiot.
why are you doing that?
Yeah.
That's this.
Idiot.
That's
If
this.
I can't, like,
You'd
I
think
think
that
my
she would
high
be
school
along for the
girlfriend's
ride.
already
I know.
been divorced.
You got to be ride or die where it's like, you can go do whatever you want, money.
Like, yeah.
Play your games, and I'll still just be here.
it.
Yeah.
The rest of the rundown is brought to you by Lisa Mattresses, lisa.com/barstool. I got a text the other day from my buddy saying he's moving. He said, are those Lisa Mattresses really legit? You know, is this just an ad? Bud, I got two of them. I sleep on I got the guest room, I got the bedroom, I got every mattress I sleep on, Lisa Mattresses. I got the full size, I got a king size. They're all affordable. They're squishy. They do it. The real thing is if you are moving, the fact that they just get delivered right to your house, you open up the box and it
Little box.
unfolds. Like the peace of mind and not having to go to like a mattress firm and support the drug money laundering situation and lug a mattress, you know. Just get yourself a Lisa, and right now you get $160 off.
I'm
when
nervous,
you,
by the way, for Coley's like little conspiracy blogs he's doing now.
He's gonna have a
get
target
killed.
on his back.
He's gonna get killed.
No doubt.
You're gonna get killed.
That would suck. We've been.
I don't want it to happen. I like
Now,
you.
I mean,
consider you a friend.
You so far
You're
you
gonna
talked
get
about
killed.
the Denver airport and the mattress firm,
There-
which are very popular and people love these. But at some point, you're gonna pick
Coley,
like a
there's-
niche one that is
Yeah.
like a problem.
I
to
think
somebody
mattress
and-
firm is it. Like, dude, there's a
No,
level
because
of knowing too
here's
much.
the thing. Mattress firm is like it's popular. You know, people know about it. People have talked about it. You're gonna find one or discuss one that
Yes.
it's like just you are blowing the lid off something, and they're gonna come kill your ogre ass.
There is a level of knowing too much.
Yeah, I'm begging for help here. Someone put me out of my goddamn misery.
Okay, all right.
Do you have anybody else in the
I mean,
crosshairs?
the Bohemian Grove one is for sure like way more sketchy than the other two. That's why
You
I
want
played
to
it
enlighten
safe
the
at
people
the
real
end.
quick?
I mean, it's the place where they like came up with the idea for the Manhattan Project. It's
Mm-hmm.
just like all the elites of the
Hmm.
elites go. It's happening like now, I believe. It's out in California every year. Bohemian Grove. The
You
All
should
this
do
shit's
the
happening.
LA, the like Hollywood rich pedophile ring. That one's wild.
That's like
yeah.
about.
I watched
the-
a documentary about that. The kid that got taken in like Iowa, and like then he just showed up at his mom's house like 10 years later and was like don't
Just
tell
shit
any,
into his
don't
car. Yeah,
don't
yeah.
say anything. Like
Yo, when we
on
were
the
down in
live.
D.C., I was naturally talking about Freemasons, Illuminati, and whatnot. Like Feidelberg and company, like they were like laughing in my face. It's like, this
They're
is the
idiots.
fucking real
Yeah.
deal. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
joking. This is like the real deal.
The Freemasons are like very open about it.
Yeah, but
too.
but what I said is like they're open, but then there's a layer to that shit that's
Definitely.
like
Yeah.
It's
you know?
hiding in plain sight. It's
right,
a brilliant strategy.
100%. And he was like, I'm like, no,
No,
I'm dead
no.
ass
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah,
No, I
like
mean-
the layout of all the monuments.
Yeah, the way
in
the whole
DC.
city is designed, everything is like right under your nose.
I mean, my favorite one so far is like the idiots who are like, oh, the tomb's open, so there are no, like, clearly there are no curses. If you think that's how curses are slow playing it, like you read about, like, they're not, curses don't just like jump out of the tomb and like smack you in the face.
Like
they're
Hollywood lets you know that if you open up the door of the tomb, the curse is. That's Hollywood's
Hollywood.
movies, dude.
They don't have like
They
weeks
don't
to
follow the
make a
fucking
movie.
rules of Hollywood.
So yeah, people who think we're out of the curse, like bubble, think again.
No, for sure not.
But yeah, come kill me.
We got this teacher in Pennsylvania. He also moonlights as a wrestler in the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, I believe it is, WWA.
Yeah.
His shtick, his bit,
Gimmick.
let's
Oh,
hope, yeah,
gimmick.
his gimmick, let's hope,
Yeah.
is that he's a Nazi.
Yeah.
And he comes out in like full Nazi garb with this, with the flag, not the swastika, but the other like cross one. And his
cross.
students show up to support him, and they're all doing like the motion and cheering, and it's a full-blown Nazi gimmick.
Yeah.
And I know that's not exactly, it's frowned upon these days, let's say. But, you know, the early 90s wrestling fan in
For
me
sure.
who remembers Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik when politically charged gimmicks were what put asses in the seats.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you want to be a heel, you want the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance to have the best heel in the game, tournaments with Nazis.
One way to get some heat, as we
Cheap-
call it
old
in the
cheap
business.
pop.
Yeah, I think Vince McMahon had like a fucking terrorist gimmick that
Yeah.
he went with. that they had to get rid of. I think it was there's like the England subway bombing. They did away with that after that. But he was like an actual terrorist gimmick.
I'm sure that Vince had ideas on September 12th to be doing. You know, like this is
He's
the
like,
wrestling
how do
game for
we
you.
make a star out of this? Damn it. Yeah,
And I mean, listen, it's not like he's I'm sure he's a heel. It's not like they're fucking, he's a good
they're not
guy.
glorifying
Yeah, I
him.
hope they're not letting him win.
Indiana Jones, Breaking Bad, everybody, whenever you want a fucking bad guy villain, you go Nazi.
Or Russian.
Yeah, it always plays.
The only thing is the kids. That makes it like.
Like
and
they're
there's-
probably preaching this in the classroom as well.
I feel like there's gonna be some Heil Hitlers going on, like around that town.
Yeah,
Just being like,
right,
that's
right.
my favorite.
Like where there's
Just
smoke. Don't be surprised
the
when
thing
there's
is,
like a burning
what
cross.
What you said is exactly right. Like their WWE was built on like racially, charged things like this, but. You should be subtle about it. You can be like, I'm the German, like.
Well, his name is the German Juggernaut.
Yeah, right. But like, don't
Great name.
do.
But you don't have to
be
then
doing
wear,
that
like, the
shit.
full garb.
Yeah, don't do the Heil Hitler like.
I almost kind of did it here and then I stopped. 'Cause I don't want a gif of me
Just
doing
talking
the
a German
Hitler.
accent and like, you can allude to things,
Yeah,
but you don't.
yeah.
He doesn't
Also,
wear
you're
a
not a
swastika,
real
right?
wrestler.
Right.
There's like 440 people.
No
there.
swastika?
It was the Iron
No,
Cross.
I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised. I mean, the
I
flag
think
was the cross.
swastika would be too far. But
I think the Heil Hitler's pretty. I mean, I guess he was doing it with his left hand, maybe on purpose. It wasn't like the official, like the
those-
right.
Yeah.
I think that was his loophole. that he
I would
thought
say
of.
this: like, if you're gonna do it, I don't think you can pussyfoot it around like we're talking
you gotta
about.
go
You gotta
all
go.
in.
Yeah.
I'm not saying for this particular gimmick, but I do miss when like Vince McMahon
Highly
would
inappropriate.
roll out these
Yeah.
ridiculously offensive gimmicks.
Yep. Like all
Those
these
were the
guys
days.
now,
You'll
are
never
just,
see that
they're just
again.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like what is
They're
Cena
just
and
guys.
Roman Reigns and Daniel
They're
Bryan?
just
They're
guys.
just guys who like you kind of like, kind of don't.
Yeah.
I need storylines
Right.
and rivalries and gimmicks
Yeah.
and acting and fucking
Like
characters.
Kane, like fucking the Undertaker
I-
is
that-
an
there
actual
has never been a
Undertaker.
better tale than Kane and Undertaker and Paul Bearer and the Fire. Like I mean, that is the best story ever told.
Yes, it is.
That doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't happen anymore. You
But
just
it
have
also-
guys like my name is fucking first name, last name, and I'm just some fucking guy.
Did you see Jeffrey the Giraffe about a week ago?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Gangrel. It was
yeah.
Gangrel, originally from The Brood. There was a guy in the ring dressed as Jeffrey the Giraffe. He's choke slamming motherfuckers. He's winning. Gangrel grabs a phone, places a call. Amazon delivers a steel chair and
Oh,
he
that's
knocks out
awesome.
Toys R Us. I mean,
That's
is
how you do product placement.
brilliant,
folks.
man.
Yeah.
That's what wrestling should
That's how
and
you sell to
was.
the
And
crowd.
now it's not.
It's lost its touch.
Stinks.
How much do you think Amazon paid them for that though?
I don't. And this was like, in the middle of fucking a gym in the middle of the country.
Oh,
it wasn't
okay.
like the real deal. It
Got
was
it,
just,
got it,
it
got
was
it,
all
got it.
independent.
Gangrel's making a phone call. What's this all about? Who do you call? Oh no! Oh no! He made a delivery from Amazon. Gangrel made a delivery from Amazon. Oh no! This could be bad. This could be bad for Toys R Us. Amazon Prime. Amazon. We call that the Amazon Prime.
Stormy Daniels.
Those whole scenes are wild.
And like, there's people like it's
Yeah.
a small arena, but it's like a sellout.
Yeah.
It's like there are people in the crowd.
I'd
who
go to
love
one
There's
it.
a lot of Bobs in
Yeah,
that crowd.
that's true.
Yeah.
Stormy Daniels. Love is dead. Divorced.
Why?
I guess things were not working out. I don't know whether it was the the high profile I fucked Donald Trump that the whole country knew about, or was it the I was grabbing dicks and balls in the strip club and it was set up and I was
Yeah.
arrested. I think to me it would probably be like didn't she give back the 130 grand? That would be the deal breaker for
Yeah,
me.
well, because all this other stuff you just said, like, I would have to imagine if you're gonna marry Stormy Daniels, that shit has been spoken
You're okay
about.
with
Like,
it?
You've
Yeah.
had the you've had the tough conversations.
Well,
We had this
it depends
conversation
on when they got married.
Yeah, we
'Cause-
talked about like dating.
oh yeah, because you
porn stuff.
shamed Jimmy
No,
Garoppolo.
no. I
He
wouldn't.
was a big time Jimmy Garoppolo shamer.
No, I wouldn't date
Terrible.
or marry a porn star if she was gonna
Love is
like,
love, dude.
Hold on. if she was gonna Instagram story the whole evening, like I have no problem dating a porn star. Like if like my girlfriend or wife has been fucked on film 1,000 times, that's fine. That was before me, as long as it's not happening with me.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like that was her job. She was making money.
Love is love.
But if we like went out on dates and she's like posting pictures and like
So
I'm about
to be
suck
clear,
Jared's dick and like
thousand dicks inside of her, cool. Instagram, no.
I just don't want people all up in my business.
Right.
You know, I don't want her like narrating our evenings together.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Very progressive
Like
of you to be okay
totally
with 1,000
date
dicks.
like Layla London. Like I would date her.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Everybody's got like the one.
Yeah, like she looks like there's porn stars that look like porn stars. She looks like she could be a girl from Saugus.
Tori Black looks like she should be like a Hollywood actress. She's so pretty.
Yes.
I'd marry her.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I would marry Heather Brooke in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she's great, but she's probably fucking. I was watching her sucking dick in middle school. She's probably gotta be like 55.
But that's also memories, man. Like you already have a nice, long-standing relationship with her.
Yeah, so that's what I was
you
gonna
can
say about
just
putting your dick in a time capsule.
If you married Stormy like a couple years ago, she's kind of out of the game, and you got her afterwards. So maybe they were cool with it then, but then you're thrust into the spotlight. I fucked Donald Trump, and you're like, I didn't sign up for this.
Right.
I didn't sign up for you to
But
be the epicenter of Donald Trump's sex stories.
Right.
If you're gonna go into the porn game, if you're gonna marry or date a porn star,
you gotta be okay with all that.
You have to be okay with that, but like
You have to also be a porn star.
But would it be a perk
Pretty much.
that she had sex with the president?
No.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
If it's like a cool president, yeah, good. If it's Donald Trump,
It's like maybe like getting life. Your life threatened and like weird shit happening. I think
you don't want to be mixed
I think
up
the
with
publicity
Don.
part. Kevin's right. Like the publicity part's gotta suck.
Yeah.
So I had no problem with Jimmy G going on that date. Love is love. You can't pick who you love. The only downside, and we thought about this afterwards, when what's her name?
Cara,
makes the parody porn with Jimmy Garoppolo like in pads. That's gonna suck. Like One Night with Jimmy is gonna suck to see on like browsers.
Jimmy G spot.
Yeah, that's gonna suck.
You wouldn't
that
be
part
flattered
sucks.
if like a porn star portrayed you in a porn?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would suck.
I feel like it would be funny because I'm sure that they would just overdo it with your character.
Yeah, just a really fat dude. Yeah, it'd be awesome.
Just sweaty dude with a mustache.
Yeah.
And you're like, come on.
Huge fat guy with a
Actually,
like
you
a
can't-
handlebar mustache.
You can't call me fat anymore. That's the last topic.
I didn't call you that.
thin privilege.
Yeah, you have thin privilege. So check your privilege at the door, bro.
I've been getting a little fluffy lately. I gotta work on that.
The thins are not allowed to call the fats fat anymore. Is that what you're telling me?
You just don't understand what we go through in like a day-to-day basis. So you can't understand, like, you don't understand our culture.
So what if I, how would
I got you.
How would I appropriate?
I'm on a
fat
diet now,
culture?
though, so I'm actually skinny. I started it yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
What are you gonna eat?
Just nothing.
Just no.
I did that thing where
starvation,
on
just
Sunday
air.
I went to my favorite
Cigarettes and,
I went to my favorite wings place
cocaine.
in Chicago and like took a shit after and it smelled like hot sauce and I was like, God damn it, this is. You know when that happens when you eat too much like
Of one
bad
thing?
things?
That's usually what
Hot
happens.
dogs and wings.
That
And you're
happens
just
with
like,
my
what's
piss.
going on, man?
When I slug my espresso martinis.
Yeah.
That smells weird.
Yeah,
Coffee or
the
whatever
iced
it is.
coffee,
Yeah.
just my piss smells.
But either way, I'm fully in on thin privilege. I think it's hilarious. I think there's not enough privileges. Like the best tweet was when she's like, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you can't be persecuted for other people, like height privilege and like she listed all these privileges. Like this is awesome.
Can
This is fucking
I get a
awesome.
skinny fat privilege? Because I'm neither nor. I'm like stuck. I can't. I'm not. I
Yeah, I
don't
think you
associate
can
with the
make-
thins.
I think you make
I
your
don't
own
associate with the fats. So
You're
you
like- I
can't
think you make
understand
your own
me either. I'm
privilege.
stuck in
Yeah.
the
the
middle.
think you make
mulatto
your
of weight.
Yeah, it's like I'm not. I can't wear a medium. I can't wear a large. You don't know how my struggle is.
You can make a privilege for anything. And the best part, and we've said this a million times, but it's so great. Everyone flips out about like, oh, now there's thin privilege. There isn't.
No.
There's fucking
One person
3
talking
people
about it.
on Twitter talking about it, and then everyone goes crazy about it. But
I'd
it's
run with it if
not
I
a
were
real
you.
thing.
I'd run with it. If I
But
were
it's
you.
fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing, privileges for everyone. Tommy,
Yep.
I don't know what privilege you have. I don't know what privilege you're looking at us for. You have thin privilege for sure.
I love that you just like check your
Being
fit.
10
You,
pounds
like look
is the
down.
end
Like,
of
is there any privilege here?
School.
Oh, you could get people who have normal bladder.
Ooh, that's true.
Pee
Overactive
privilege.
bladder
Yeah,
privilege.
pee privilege.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't.
Privilege and
Right.
allergies.
You don't understand
Sinuses.
Tommy's, strife that he's had to go to the bathroom.
That actually is true. Like I think about that a lot.
Yeah, so you should actually do a whole
What's up with that? Why don't you get that checked out?
He does.
I have Dr. Barry
Dr. Barry
Shepherd,
Shepherd.
a urologist.
What do they say?
I was on a pill for a while, but I'm off it now. Seeing how it goes.
Why?
And how's
Why
it
you
go?
off it?
Well, I mean, it's not good to be on one medicine for a long time.
Is that true?
I mean, you know what else
Yeah,
is not
that's
good? Pissing 25 times an hour.
I don't
That's
disagree.
just my
but
2 cents.
No.
I may actually go back to him soon because it's been like a year and a half.
We got to
since
talk
I've
about 2
talked to him.
cents.
Yeah,
We're
well,
way too long.
No.
We told Tommy
He
that.
did
Way
one-
too long.
He took it in. He knows.
The
he know
one,
that.
the
I know
one
that.
with the what
the
was
dessert
the one?
spoon was.
Oh my god!
10 minutes long.
I fell asleep in the
No,
middle.
we had a little powwow.
Okay, good.
It needs to be a little more natural. It needs to be way shorter.
It needs to be like a quick thought of the day kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even the topic wasn't
Yeah.
a 2 centsy type of thing.
Right.
It was
to a degree, it's a joke that is meant to get old. I will keep my
Oh, you're gonna
finger
play that
on
card.
the
You're gonna make
pulse
it
of
all
the
like I'm
pulse.
in on
Tommy.
here. No,
I
no,
keep
no,
my
no.
finger on the pulse of the people, and we're always adjusting my analytics
No,
teams.
so
looking
that's
at
You,
the
actually-
numbers.
keep this short and quick little
Tommy.
quips. This won't get old.
You start
Alright.
you
You do another
start
4-minute
bending
dessert
to
spoon.
the
Yeah.
opinions of the minority. You're gonna.
Cooked.
But if every single
this was
tweet
ne-
you
this
get,
was like a
if you're
single
like,
tweet
oh, every
that
single
took
tweet.
off.
Tom,
Like it wasn't. I was
That's
never
how
like,
it
oh, I'm gonna
begins.
start doing this.
Don't you run away from it.
I'm not running away from it.
You're,
I'm just-
you're staring in the
all I'm
face of
saying is
greatness.
I have a team right now. We're working around the clock to see.
Am
how
I not
we
part of the
improve.
team?
You're part of the team.
I bought you
yeah.
a fucking 2-cent piece.
You are part of the team.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
did you
like
see
I
the
don't want
large
to
bottom?
demean
What?
you with
Large
menial
bottom,
tasks.
like the
Oh yeah.
Belt
Oh.
thing. Yeah, so you can just pow. You can rip out the 2 pennies.
good.
It's
Yeah, but
fucking
wait,
dope.
hold on. Let me see that.
It could fit your 2 cents piece, and then you can do both. That's awesome.
That's a belt fixture.
But hold
Oh my
on.
God.
No, there's only one hole that you can go in there. That kind of
Well,
sucks.
it's 2
What?
different pumps.
You go bam.
No, these are dimes, pennies, nickels, and quarters.
Yeah.
Right?
So you can't
So what's
put
I didn't
pennies
even
in.
realize that.
What's the problem?
3 out of 4 of these things doesn't even work.
Yeah, but you don't need all of
Yeah,
the
it
functions.
does.
Why?
It'd be cool if you could just fucking like go down the line.
No, you just gotta go.
I'll find you one
You gotta
that's
have.
all
You have the
pennies,
one, and
okay?
you go
Large
bam. You go
competition.
1, 2, and you got the 2 pennies.
I actually saw large for the first time in like a week, and I was like, I was like, congrats. Did anyone cut your tie after you got that Deadspin? He's like, thank you, I appreciate that. Had a nice
Officially
laugh
in the mud.
about like, hey, it's good to earn you earned your stripes.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you can't take those away.
Well, I don't know. I feel like you can.
No, I think that
Your
once
mud
they start
stripes?
writing those
Yeah.
those things about you, you kind
Take
of
away your pinstripes. Anything's possible.
No, because it actually is. It's not pinstripes. Deadspin gives us hyperlinks. So like Kevin and I have a bunch of hyperlinks. So once you get into the Deadspin universe, the next blog you just become a bunch of hyperlinks.
When it says like
Dan
Kevin
Katz
Clancy
also
parentheses,
Yeah.
boom, comma,
Yeah.
boom, comma, boom,
So-
comma. How many commas
right.
did Deadspin hit you with?
So
That's
large
how you know.
is now he's a hyperlink. He earned his hyperlinks. That's how you had to do it. So I'm
Maybe
proud
one
of
day
him.
you can do it too.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, that's the rundown.